Available. Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to our today's lecture. Today we take a look at BDT 253 pharmaceutical calculations. We are still on the topic approximations, and we'll continue from where we stopped. Why the noise? We'll continue from where we stopped on the subtopic estimation. In our last class, we introduced estimations and we discussed the importance of the role of rounding in estimation. Likewise, in other approximations. And we discussed the operations in estimation. We started with addition, and we solved questions there. So today we'll continue from multiplication. As I told you, multiplication is the operation, product is the what? The result. True or false? True or false? Yeah, it's true. So we'll take a look at this. Let's work with this. Examples from this our text. 612, multiply 612 times 213. Hello, are we together? 612 times 213. You know what we are doing is estimation. We are not doing the calculation. Okay, we are doing what? Estimation. So we can just round to the nearest 100. As you can see here, what is here is 1, what is here is 1. So it makes it easy, right? Everything here is what? Zeros. True or false? So we can do, okay, so here is 413. Okay, whether is exactly here, is something with the material, is still in order. Let's just work with this. 612 times 213. By me looking at it now, without even punching calculator, this thing is 12,000. I can estimate this to be what? It's 12,000, right? Someone said 100,000. Is it 1,200 or 12,000? Is it 1,200 or 12,000? Or 120,000? Which one? Okay, 120,000, not 12,000. Thank you. Just see what I did. Hello. See what I did. I just did 6 times 2 is what? 12. And I then add 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. 12, then 4 zeros. It's 120, not 2,000. Thank you. Had it been, we have only, Maybe we have 21 here. That would have made it what? 12,000. But since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of them plus 4 zeros is what? 120,000. Then calculate the value. Let's see the actual value. This is the estimate. What is the actual value? 1, 3. 3 what? 3, 5, 6. 130,356. 130,356. Are we together? Are we together? Because this is a large number. Are we together? You see, it's a large number. We can tolerate this. Okay? Because everything here is still in the same place what? Value. Are we together? They are still in the same what? Place value. So everything you're estimating, just make sure. The list, just make sure that whatever you're estimating have the same place value with your what? With your what? The actual what value. Very important. Okay? I wonder what this human being is. What are you writing behind? Yeah, you have a wonderful desk in front of you. You are back in the class. Okay, let's do 6-1. The one that is in this material. It's same thing, but let's just do it. 612 times 4 what? 13. This will give us what? Estimate is what? Estimate is what? 240,000. Good. What are the actual value? 2 what? 252. 756. Is a good what? Estimate. Okay? They are the same place value. Are we together? They are the same what? 756. Thank you. 756. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try the division and see what we can make out of it. After that, we now go straight to solving other questions. We now solve questions until we exhaust our time for today. Then we'll say bye-bye to approximation. And our next contact, we move over to ratio, proportion, and what? Variation. Have I sent you any material on variation? Did I send you any material on variation? I did not. Okay. All right, let's look at what? Division. Let's look at division. The same thing. You try as much as possible to round. See the basic rule there. Try as much as possible to round. Just looking at what the operation you want to carry out. Round up or round and depending. But as you are rounding, don't round and round out of the place value of the original what? Number. Am I communicating? Whatever you are rounding, don't round out of the place value of the what? Original what? Number. At the same time, as you are rounding, make sure that when you are done with the operation, that zeros you removed, ensure that the zeros are complete in the result, in the estimate. Am I communicating? Want the zeros, because whatever you round off or round or whatever becomes what? Zero, right? Good. So whatever you do, ensure that the zeros, those zeros in the numbers you operated on, will be the same. Ensure that those zeros appear in the what? Estimate. If not, you have a serious issue. You fail it. So please always have that at the back of what? Your mind. So let's look at this example. Once you're able to round well, And a normal operation, normal process of carrying out operation in division takes what place. All right, let's look at this number. It says 2456 times what? Sorry, divided by what? 5 point what? 5 point what? 91. Now look at this number. One thing you know that this is and is you are is estimation. So try as much as possible to play around anywhere you see the decimal point, so that even if you introduce it later, you be maybe after your work, okay? After your work, you can now do what? Introduce it later, so that it doesn't confuse you, okay? Now look at this now. What do you think we can do to this now? What do you think we can do here from what we have done on rounding so far? What do you think we can do here? Round to what?
Yes.
We round to what?
Yes.
Nearest 100. Nearest 100. So the nearest 100 is what? 2 what? 2500. What about this one? 6.0. Here is what? 007. Yeah. So what do we now do? So what's the answer now? If you are doing estimate and you carry your calculator approach, then why not do a calculation? What are you estimating again? I don't know if you get the point I'm making now. If you are doing estimate and you carry your calculator up and down, then why waste your time? Do your punch calculator and get the answer straight and go your way. Am I communicating now? Now, if you have these numbers, this operation to estimate what the answer will look like, then you get your calculator. What are you estimating again? Just do the calculation and do what? Get the answer and go your way. Estimation is that you look at it, you'll be able to say what the answer will do what look like. That is estimation. It's not proportional calculator up and down. Okay, so please just try to do money. So when you are working on estimation, try to keep your calculator by the side. Do anything you can do to that number that will make you not to carry your what calculator. No need estimating again. Let's assume you are working. You have materials you are working, actually working on. You see this you want to estimate what, and you approach your calculator. No need. Just calculate it and do what? Get your answer. So please, the point I'm making is that you don't need calculator for what? Estimation. That's the point I'm making. You don't need calculator for estimation. You practice it in such a way that once you look at that operation plan, you say what the answer will look like. So here, the big question now is this: how can this comfortably divide this? So what's the answer? 41 what? 0.6 what? 416.67. Is that the answer?
Yes.
So what is the actual value? 4 point what? 5 what? 566. following the rule you are given. Are we together? Following the rule. Listen carefully. Following the rule. Once you look at this thing, you can easily, you can do, here is 2,500 and you divide by 6, right? Following the rule. But there are sometimes, it's an estimation, okay? It's an estimation. And what you want to find out, you want to really, the decimal point appearing there is not really your issue. Your issue is to find out where the result will, what the result will look like. Based on that now, being that here is 5, you can, without passing through the stress of dividing, because you carry out long division to get this, right? Yes, to avoid carrying out long division and start putting you in unnecessary stress, you can just look at it and say, okay, here is 5. In between, I can, if it's in between, you can decide to go up. You can decide to do what? Round down. Are you aware? Yes. In estimation. So you can just look at this thing like that. This one is not negotiable. That is 6, right? But this one can be 2,4. Are you aware? Are you aware? Here, big 5. In between, rounding up, you can decide to round down. You can call this what? 2,004. Divide by what? 6. And get a block number. Am I communicating? You can say, okay, look at it. Within 2 seconds, within 1 minute, when so another person is busy punching calculator, doing long division, you just look at it. 2,004 divided by 6 is what? Is what? 400. You say, okay, that this thing can be estimated around what? Around what? For 400. Am I communicating? You're looking at it now. If you now do the main calculation, you can get what? 415 point what? 566. But let's assume you look at this number. Hello, let's assume you look at what is here that will divide this. You realize that this what is here 5, and 5 can actually basically divide what? 2,005. You can peg it at what? You can round up, right? Call it 2,5. So you can divide it by what? 5 straight without stress and get your what? 500. Now let's assume here is what you can round off to 5. Let's assume this. I'm giving another number now, so you understand where I'm going to. Let's assume here is 5.11 or 41. Let's assume 11 or 41. Let's assume 5.11. I can look at this thing and see here. I can ignore 0.11. Call this 5. Here, 5 dividing 24 will be somehow. It will put me into unnecessary stress. Now let me round up here. And call this what? 2,500. 2,500 divided by 500 is what? By 5 is what? 500. Am I complicating? Yes. I'm decided to do it that way. Now punch 2,456 divided by 5.11. 491. Punch again now. 4 what? 0.6 what? 2.6. But estimate is what? Look at it now. Look at if you do approximation now, you get what? Are you aware? So this is a good estimate for this one. 4.8 is not bad, even though 5 is not here. This 500 is a good estimate for what? 4.8. Remember I told you estimation must not be higher than it. Sometimes it can be what? Lower than. But what matters is the difference and the place value. Even if it's not exactly at the same place value, but that is approximation should give you the same what? Place value. Even if it's not exactly the same place value, its approximation should give you what? The same what? place value. Am I communicating? Now, have you seen how we walk around this now and get this? Because we say that this 5 can easily be divided by what? 5 without, because estimation is that you look at it. Hey, what's that? Which one is that? The estimate or the actual value? No, if we swap on 1. That's the actual value we are looking for. Now, I want us to check the actual value so we can compare it with the what? The estimate. That's why I said do the calculation. I will put it together. Okay. So now let's see what we can, or one or two calculations we can do here. Then we move on. All right, let's look at these operations. We have to estimate the following. The product of the following: 42 times 39. 596 times 596 times 204. 8431 times 9760. 0.0726 times 6951. 6.1 times 67.39. All right, let's start from the first one. Are we together? Now here, 42 times 39. By me looking at this number, by me looking at this number, I can estimate this as 4 times 4, 16 plus 2 zeros, 16. By me looking at it, I can estimate as what? 4 times 4, 16, then 0, 0, 16. So, what is the actual value of this? 16 what? Is the actual value, but the estimate is what? 100. This is 4. This will become 0, right? This is 4 times 4, 16. You add this 0 that came out of this, it becomes what? 1600. Any confusion here? Any confusion here? Talk now, or you remain silent until after the exam. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 200. 1. Is it? See, is that what you meant? 1,000 what? 638. This is not a good. This is not a good estimate. In as much as said they are. Watch. This thing is 1,000. Here is 100. 600. So it's 200. It's not a good estimate. Am I computing? Even if it's not exactly 600, but its approximation should give you around that 600, 600. Am I computing? It's not that wonderful. Do you know how many numbers you left? And get down to what? 1, 2. It's not that wonderful. It's not that wonderful. What it is that this 9 was just thrown away for nothing? Hello? What deep know that this 9, do you know what digit 9 is? Almost 10. Was just thrown away like that. Boom. I am at 3 times 4. That's the meaning. It's too big to throw it away. Now, this one, looking at this alone, you don't need to be told that this should be 6 times 2, 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 120 what? 1,000. This is 5 times, this is 12, this is 6 times 6. This one is 6. 6 times 12, 2 is what? 12. 0, 0, 0, 0. 120,000. If you approximate this, you have what? 6 what? 100, right? Yeah. Times what? Is equal to what? Is it clear? Yes, sir. Now, what is the actual value? 121,584. 121 what? 121,584. Now look up. Do you know what this is? A good estimate. Look up. Even though this is 120,000, this was 120. 121 what? 500. Look up. Are you with us? Good. Now try to approximate this. If you try to approximate this, at the end, you are in around what? 120 what? 2. 122. Here is what? The same what? 120. Now, the effect on this one. Remember, this is a small number. This is a small number, around 1,200, 1,600. If you check the ratio of the difference between this and this, if you check this proportionally, you find that if you now try to enlarge this number, this difference between these numbers now, if you try to enlarge it in the same proportion with this one, you will see that what you will get will be a very, very large what? Number. It will be a very, very what? Large number. You may get up to tens of thousands, not just 100. You will get up to tens of thousands. If you try to put it, look for it proportionally to what is there. Am I communicating? Now, what about this one? What about this one? 80 million. Let's see now. Okay, are you done with your meeting? Yes. Let me hear the secretary. Present your resolution. Present. So what did you agree on this one, eh? Okay, 8 around 4 times what? Times 9 8. And so what do you get? 82 what? Million 300 what? Then what's the actual value? Be coming down. Huh? What's the actual value? A 2 million 300 what? And the other is what? 80 million. Hello? Hello? If you can comfortably look at this and do 84 times 98 and add two zeros and get your answer. Am I committing? If you comfortably look at this and say 84 times 98 and get your answer sharply and add two zeros, this is a better estimation. If you are actually working on something, hello, if you are working on something, let's assume you are working on budgets or what you want to do, and you are it's made around 80 million. 80 million. 2 million is a very big number. Are you aware? Yes. It's a very big number. It's a very big number. I think I will go with this. I'm not saying that this is not bad, though, but I will go with this. Okay, I'll go with this. I'll go with this. But the point is this: how will you be able to estimate it without doing calculation again? That's the point. But basically, this, in terms of people that are actually working with budgets, this is better off. Hope you know. In practice, are you aware? Yes. So the point I'm making is, as numbers you are multiplying is getting larger, please try to work on the extent of your what? Approximation. Am I completing? Try to work on extent of your what? It's very important. Try to work on extent of your what? Approximation. It's not when you see tens of thousands. You start approximate until you get to the tens of thousands before you start. No, it may give you a number that is very different from the actual what? Value. Are we together? That's why I will comfortably go with what? This one. Now let's work on this. Of course, for the purpose of those that do not understand what she did, she stopped here 84 and stopped here 98. Call these zeros zero. She now did 84 times 98 and got a 2,320. 8,230, right? Then added 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it clear? That's what she did. Now, what about this one? 0.0726 times 6951. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Employ your exponential notation now and solve this in Shapari now. You have no business with a calculator. Just employ your exponential notation. Then tell me the answer. When you are done, you still put back the index part. So what is the answer? 490. You don't know. Is it 4? One, two, three, four. Correct. So what else? So you did 70 what? So basically you did 726 times 8 power what? Times 695, right? And so what are you supposed to do now? 7 was align them well. What next? 700. Okay, you use 700 times what? Times what? Times 7,000 times 6 power what? Minus 4. What next? She's pressing calculator. So what do we do next? Times 6 power what? Is that times 6 power what? What else? 49 times 8 power what? Which is what? Is that? Is it? Is that what you got? I say, is that what you got? So that's not what I did. Okay. What is the actual value? 5 was? That's the actual value, right? But it's not bad though. The estimate is good. Okay. Any other one. Remember that you must not have the same estimate. Hope you know. Just understand that.
I got the same answer. It's not like this.
Okay. So what did you do?
0.0700 times 7,000.
So 0 point what?
700
700.
times 7,000. Give you 490.
It's the same thing now. It's what we did that we didn't punch calculator. You punch calculator. Now. Yeah, Dagonian. About this again, we avoided what? Calculator. We used exponential notation to solve it. But it is same thing. It's the same thing. Any other answer, any other estimate apart from this? Any other estimate? Did anybody get any other estimates apart from this? If you did, tell us what you did. Let's see.
Is it possible to do 730
Times what?
690?
Times what?
690.
696. 69. We are creating numbers that you have issues to handle. Remember this estimation. If listen carefully, see, hello, this thing is estimation. If you run to the extent of having 7 what? 30, right? And the 69, you are doing calculation. Just put your calculator and go your way now. Why are we wasting your time? Am I complicated? It will be a long process. It's simply you are doing calculation. You are calculating it because all the digits are almost there. It's not certain as the calculation you are doing. It's no longer estimation. So what about this one? 6.1 times is 7.39. For what? For point what? This is what? What's this one? Estimate income. What is the estimate?
408.7.
What is the estimate?
408.7.
How did you get 408.7? Huh? You say what?
I moved both of them to exponential form. This is 6.1. I got 61 times 10 raised to power minus 1. And this one gave me 6700 times 10 raised to power.
You say you move this one for?
I moved both of them to exponential.
Okay, yeah, and got what?
I got 61 times 10 raised to power minus 1. And 6700 times 10 raised to power minus 2. And that is 67 times 61.
You say you got what here? 680 times what?
I got 6700.
Okay.
Since I'm using 2.
Okay.
6700 times 10 power minus 2.
Okay.
And I did 161 times 6700, which gave me 408,700.
I understand what they are saying.
Then the minus 1 now, minus 1, minus 3. If you move it 1, 2, 3, it will give you 408.7.
What if you simply do 7 times 6?
I don't exactly like that.
What's the answer?
402.
What's the answer? 4020, right? Because here has automatically become what? 0, right? And here is what? 6. So you have what? 40 what? 2. 40 what? 2. But the actual value is what? 411. 402, 411. What if you do? Huh? 6 times what? 7,000. So what's the answer? 420. Hello? Have you seen range of values now? 420.00. 402.00. 408.7. These things are estimates. Okay? None of them is wrong. Are we together? Are we together? None of them is what? Wrong. But always look for an easier path that will not make you to start doing what? Calculation. But anything that will make you to start doing calculation, you are no longer estimating. It's not true. Anything that will not make you to now take your pen. You have something you have an operation you need to do sharply and do whatever you want to do. Then you now say you want to estimate it. You now carry your pen and rough paper and why are you wasting your time? Punch your calculator and get the actual value and work with it. It's not true. Estimation is that you look at it. By looking at it, you do what? See what the answer will do what? will look like. So you that what means that you choose a shorter what? A path that will not expose to long what? That's why I just move straight. That's why I just simply ask you 6 times 67 or 6 times what? 6 times 70 alone will give you the answer. It's not true. You say what? You say what? You still don't understand my point. Yes. You see, the point I'm making is not by just being closer to the answer. How did you get it? If you pass through stress, attacking your brain, you don't know the estimation now. Estimation is that you look at it. Okay, look at this. Do you know the process it took to get to this process? It took you, man. It's not an estimation. I'm not saying that the value is wrong, but the process is opposite estimation. Instead of passing through this thing, simply do what? Punch your calculator. In practice now. Yeah, make it practical now. You are doing something to solve.
But since you picked the other one, I meant
Is that what? Is that what? At the same time, listen carefully. There are things you should consider. At the same time, look at the gap. It's too much. Consider the gap. Am I competing? If consider the gap is too much, man. It's too much. Hello, listen. If you have to make an estimate, if I have to make an estimate for you, and I say around 80 million for a business you want to make, then when you now go into the actual to now bring out money, you start seeing a 2 million. We'll be happy. Why? That's the point I'm making. You won't be happy. See, anything you are saying, bring it practical. You won't be happy. You will say, hey, where will I get 2 million naira now? If you denominate these figures now, you understand what I'm saying. She's gisting. If you denominate these figures now, transfer that 82 million to naira now, or to dollars. And the estimate of this business is around $80 million. Okay. And I have 79. I can I think I can hit it to 80. Then after struggling and get around 81, you see, I'll come and say, the actual value is 82 million. You'll be angry. You won't be happy. But if I tell you 82,370,000, and you now see the actual value is around 80, you see, well, I can easily squeeze out what? 200,000 to do what? Complete it. That's the point I'm making. Make it practical now. Every rule, there's no rule that is what like this beam. There's no rule that is beam. Even the rule, even God's commandments, is not that beam. Are we together? It's not that what beam. If it is that beam, why is it in the Bible? Why is it they tell you that Israelites are going to war? Is it cow they are killing? In that war they went to, was it cow they were killing? They were killing human being, but it said, "Thou shalt not kill." Or when we are not killing goats, the same God who they tell Moses do like this, they will die. This were human being dying. The same God. So it's not being. There's no law that is being. This situation matters a lot. The intention matters a lot. If you want to protect yourself, as I am now, we are here. My own children are looking down at them, and the people are coming to kill us. I will slaughter them. It's not. You can't, no. You can't do that. Hello, but if I look at you now, I don't like how you behave. I don't like your character, or I want to make money. I'll go and kill you. That one is different. Are we together? That one is what? Different. So every rule, try to make it practical. What is the situation? Very important. Understand what is behind it. That's why in this case now, I can take this. Because remember, we are not talking about abstract terms here. We are talking about denominator, even though yes, there's no unit here. But any number we are calling here, take it to be a number that is already what? That it represents something. That's why I can go with this. I'm not saying that this thing is bad. 8 million is bad. But the person will not be happy, really happy. So that's why I say it's not a wonderful estimate. But look at it. 408, 408, 408, 420. The gap is not that much. But how did you get this 408? Please, can you estimate what you are there punching? Cabo. Try to look at. Should you look at it? I say it's around 420. He will take it. So by the time you are done, they are through with the business. It's not true. So please, let's make it what? Practical. Okay, let's look at, let's solve some questions on division. All right, put this down from now our text. 171 divided by 19. 184 divided by 2003. 98,000 divided by 49. 1.0745 divided by 500. 458.4 divided by 8. All right, let's look at these ones. Let's see what we can make out of this. They are from the course material. Let's look at it. 171 divided by 90. So what do we do here? Huh? To 2. What about this? Once you look at it, bam. 20 divided by 20 is what? It will give you something. 10 is not bad. You can say 10. It's not bad. Please, can you estimate it's 10? Around 10. Okay. Now, what is the actual value? It should be 9 point something. Or 9 dot. It's 9, right? If you divide it normal, it's what? 9. What if you decide to go by 17 divided by 2? 17 divided by 2 is 8.5 threads. Because this will take care of this will take care of each other. Two of us, we have 8.5. Am I computing? Actual value is what? 9. You estimated 8.5, which is not bad. You estimated what? 10. Are we together? Look at it. Either way, ease of this calculation is faster, sharply. It should be around. It can be more than around this value. Okay. What about this one? That is calculation. What the answer? Tell me the answer. 0 point what? Now, let me shock you. Let me shock you. Just look up. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Just look up. Just look up. 18 divided by 2, 9. Nakpo. One, take care of this. We have 9 times 3 raised to the power what? Minus what? 2, which is 0.09. Look up. Are we together? Didn't take me up to 5 seconds. Look up again, please. Look up again. I said 18 divided by 2 is 9. This 0 here, we're taking off 1 0 here. We have 9 times 10 to the power minus 2, which is 0.09. That's estimation. Okay, let's do it slowly. So you understand? Let's do it slowly so you understand. Okay, I look up. I look up now. Okay, do you understand it?
No.
Hey, okay. 200. Why are you? And what do you get?
0.086.
You are doing calculation. Now, look up. Hello. Okay, let's start from the actual value. What's the actual value? 0. What?
0.8.
Dot. Dot is not true. That 184 divided by 2003 is 0.08 dot.
Yes.
How? How? The 184 divided by 2003 will give you 0.08. Stop. Dot.
Yes.
Hello. Now look up. Are we together? Look up. Approximation. Look up. This is 180, right? Over what? This, right? This 1, this 9 over what? 100, 0.09. That's why I said it's simply what? 18 divided by 2, 9. Huh? That's why I say simply do 18 divided by 2, 9. You have called this one 0 already. If you take care of 1 0 here, 2 0 will remain here. It becomes 9 over 100, which is 9 times 3 4 minus 2, which is what? 0.09. Huh? Is it what? See, anything you are doing, listen carefully. Anything you are doing, please. Anything you are doing that will make you to start passing through stress of doing calculations. So why wasting your time estimating? Do your calculation and go your way now. Please estimate. Sometimes if I say some things, you may misunderstand me. But I think I need to say it. There are different occasions we just stay. Maybe we are having a meeting, or maybe trying to. They just hear, okay, 50 times before they finish the last number. I've already supplied them the answer. They'll be like, how do you do it? It's not magic. Have you seen some what is it called? Some mathematical competition online. Within few seconds, the person has already done what? Supply the answers. These things are what? Techniques. You are here wasting your time. I've already told you what this thing, an estimate of what it will look like. These things that what I just said is what I just broke down here for you to understand it. It's simple. You know that here. Look for what you can divide easily without leading you to unnecessary what? Decimals and all those things. If you look at the only thing you can do here comfortably is what? Rounding this into 2,000. Am I computing? Because here everything here will come what? 0. This one 18 can even be divided by what? 2. You get your 9. But remember, you cannot throw this 0 here away. And there are already 3 zeros here. This one zero will take care of one of these zeros here. It remains how many zeros? 2, not 1. Who still said 1? Huh? See, if I want you to understand something. There are this principle I have actually that helps me to guiding my life the way I reason. See, know how to distinguish your problem and a common problem. Hello? If at this point you are still having issues with exponential notation, it's your problem. You don't need to come here and be sighing. It's your issue. Am I combating? You should even be ashamed. Listen carefully. You should be ashamed that we dwelled in a topic for a long time. You couldn't ask question when you were confused. And you were given the material for a long time. Going to have 6 months now. And hear what it takes to ask question. You didn't ask it. Now we did it in the class again. Now we're not applying that thing. And you are doing as if somebody annoyed you. You should be beating yourself. Me, I don't try. That's what you should be. So the moment you live your life like that, you'll be a happy person. You'll be genuinely happy. Anytime say you fuck up, you say me, I fuck up. I don't try at all. You don't push it to somebody as if the person is your issue. No, we want to distinguish your own issue and tackle it. Am I communicating? So, what I was doing this, is it not exponential notation? So what offense have I committed? No, I committed no offense. So that face you are doing, I'm seeing your faces. That face you are doing is your issue. Go back to your hostel and solve your problem. And be happy. Ask a question. You say what? If what? See, are we together? Hello? Are we together? I like using Bible as my standard. In the Holy Book, listen carefully. Hello? In the Holy Book, you don't live by the law. If you still operate at level of the law, you are not affected. Hello? That was why when the law said that you should not work on a Sabbath day, right? Oh, what Jesus Christ went and he healed the sick on a Sabbath day. And he was saying, this is a Sabbath day, you shouldn't work. So he should like the kid to die. Are we together? Are we together? So which point am I making? You know, the rules say that. Hello? The rules say that you were told, approximate, if you are doing that, you are no longer estimating. You are doing calculation. Because you start dividing. You start walking around trying to divide 18 by 23. You are doing calculation. You know the estimation you are doing. Are we together? You are doing calculation. Or you are telling me 18 divided by 23 without touching your pen. I tell me the answer. Alright, forget now. It should 1 point what? Live above the law. Don't live by the letters of the law. Live by the spirit behind the law. Let's continue. Hello. Yeah? If it's what? Which answer? How do you get that 0.006? So how did you do it? Hello. How did you do it? How did you do it? You said you want to do 2,000 divided by 2,700. So how will you do it? Tell me now how you do it now. You are doing like this. How did you do it? That's the question. Okay, wait a record. Look at the human being. Are you estimating? Now, if you are doing, listen carefully. You are going to listen carefully. Listen carefully. I don't know what. I don't know what you. Hi God. You are giving. Listen carefully. You are giving 184. Listen carefully. No, listen carefully. You are giving 184. Listen carefully. We are. Please, we are not. Please, pharmacy is a practical oriented course. This is our practice. It's practical. You have to estimate 184 divided by 2003. You now go and make this one to be 200. Then you start punching again to 200 divided by 2000. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you making this 200? Then you start dividing again to get an answer. Why not do 184 divided by 200 and get an answer and continue your work? Why wasting your time? Please, you should unlearn to learn. If you truly want to learn, you do what? Unlearn. Empty some certain things. Yeah, no, no. Empty. I'm telling you that the dynamics around these things. You are telling me again that you want to have made this one to 200. Then after you start punching a calculator, the way by 2000. Mama says you have 10,000. You put it go down. Mama, I want to, okay? I don't understand you at all. I don't understand you at all this morning. What is happening? So this one is easy, right? What about this one?
0.00.
How did you get it?
0.00. Change this one. The exponential form. Now you have to come to 10,000. 10,000 divided by 500. Give you 200. Come again.
Sorry, you said that. Sorry. Hello, 1 hour, please. 1 hour, please. 1.06745. Okay, you move it to exponential, right? So you get everything now will give you 10,000, okay? Because these things will go, right?
Yes.
We have 10,000, right? Divided by 500, you have what? 20, right? Remember that we moved 3 4 minus 4 by the side, right?
Yes.
So you have 20 times 3 4 minus 4, right? Of course, 10 on in that 20 will take it off 10 down, right? So you're left with what? 3 zeros. So if you now put it in the nominal in numerical form, you have what? 0.002. We are speaking mathematically. Child. If you are lost, raise your hand. And I say, look, people are lost. You're looking for another one. People are lost. You're looking for another one, Ada. Eh? All right, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Hello, 1 hour, please. 1 hour, please. 1.0745 divided by what? 500. Now the idea is that we try to. In fact, we may not even pass through that stress, but it's good to do it to avoid confusion. Okay? I could simply call this thing 1 divided by 500, right? I could simply call it 1. Let me just call it 1. This becomes what? 1 over what? 500, right? This is certain as 1 over what? 5 times 3 is power what? Minus what? 2. Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware?
Yes.
Is it 2? Is it 2 minus 2? Yes. Are you aware? Do you agree with me? Who did not understand how we got this? Don't be ashamed. Raise your hand. Don't be ashamed. God bless you. Okay, let me break it down. This is the statement as saying 1 over 5 times 3 times 1 over what? 100. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Do you agree with me? This statement is also saying 1 over 5 times 1 over 3 is for what? 2. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Law of indices, this will come up. Change to what? Negative. Statement is saying 1 over 5 times 3 is for what? Minus 2. This 1 over 5 is 0.2. Am I communicating?
Yes.
Am I communicating?
Yes.
Okay, if you want to make it to decimal, if you want to make it to what? Decimal, it's certain as saying 2 over 10. You look for the equivalent fraction that will make the denominator to be multiples of 10. Are you aware?
Yes.
Are you aware? This 1 over 5. This is the equivalent fraction of this. Hope you know. The equivalent, right? The target is that we move it to so that remember what we define decimals as the fraction that have the denominator as 10 or multiples of what? 10. Remember that definition? That's what I applied here. B becomes 2 over what? 10 times 3 raised to the power what? Minus 2. This setting is saying 2 times 3 raised to the power minus 1. Do you agree with me? Huh? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Huh? Good. Times 3 raised to the power what? Minus 2. You said now saying 2 times 3 raised to the power what? Minus what? Minus what? 3. True or false? So put it in the nominal form. In numerical form, it becomes what? Know how to play with numbers. These things are simple, very, very simple. The point is that most of us have blocked our brains with calculator. Now we cannot play around these numbers again. So all these things I've been doing here is what we just got at a what step. But I broke it down for others to understand what we did. What of the last one? I'm in Nigeria. We are in Nigeria. That's where we are operating from. If someone asks where we are operating from, we are in Nigeria. Yes. A lot on my mind. All right, so last one. A lot of people have caught the fire in this class, and I'm happy that they can just look at an operation, bam, and say the answer. Okay, Using what? Say let's see here. Did you have any other method in mind? This one divided by 1,000, by 10,000. Okay, like this. You mean this 745 over what? Then divide by what? Okay. Oh, be a You get to what? See it here now. You're going back again to what you move from it to that. You go back again. Mama, I don't care. Please, who is our roommate? Who? Hey, Alpha. What happened to her? Papa. She moved from here to here. Now she got back. All right, this last one. This last one, what's the answer to this one? Let's estimate this. What's the answer? It's 50. Hello. All together. Hello. If someone asks me now, please can you estimate this? I will look at it. Around 50. It's not bad. I can even say around 50 is not bad. Around 50 is not bad. Okay? It's not bad. It's estimation. It's not calculation. Let's get this right. Hello? Let's get it right. It's estimation. What is the actual value? 50 what? Point what? 0.8. Then can 8 divide 46 comfortably? Is it possible? You start carrying out long division, right? You start carrying out what? Division. So instead of do all those things, why not just what do I say?
Estimation. So approximation is not more possible. How you advise? Because if you don't approximate, you get 400, but if you approximate, you get 500. 500 divided by 8 is not.
You came late to this class. Can you sit down? Don't come into my class and ask me questions. I'll not answer. Lie. You came late. I said something about this, right? So I will not go there again, please. If there is no level of discipline, you can just be doing anything you like. Okay? Let it be the thing you pass through for coming late. Next time you wake up and come what? Early. If you have any issue, serious issue that will make you not to come on time, you know what to do. Are we together? You know what to do. But you know that our conscience is something else, because you know say your conscience is not clear, so you cannot even write or do and say anything. So you know what to do when you have issues that make you to come. In fact, what will you make you to come late from here? Doesn't make sense at all. It makes no sense. Hello? Listen carefully. The moment you start noticing that you're having issues leaving your hostel to come to class, watch yourself. Oh. Watch yourself. Just watch yourself. Know that something is wrong, and work on it on time before it becomes a habit and attitude to class.
Yes, sir.
Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
If you have an issue, serious issue, maybe someone may want to come out for class and start feeling that the urge to poop, or maybe you have some abdominal discomfort that you cannot even leave your room. That one is not. Does it happen every day? What if you notice that you wake up, you don't feel like coming on time? Maybe you only God knows what you are doing in night that make you not to wake up on time. Watch yourself. You've already started having small issues. That if you don't stop it on time, it may compound to a very large issues. All right, so I think we'll stop here. I'll give you 1 hour. Come back for AUM. 1 hour for you to stretch yourself, rest, go through what we did in class, prepare yourself. What's time now? You say what? I do the C. Hello, if you do 45 divided by 8, you get something. 45 by 8 is 50 what? 45 divided by 8 is what? 55. Sorry. I mean, 460 divided by 5.75. 5.75. If you put it, I'll mark it. But me, practically, if you are doing it, ask yourself estimation. This is not about doing calculation, doing theoretical thing. Try to make it practical. if you are to do something, if you are giving this, if you are to do this in practice, the estimation I can give is around, I would say, is around 50. Am I communicating? That's why I said 50 altogether. But if you get 55 points, I'm working for you. I will not. It's also an estimation. If you get what? But what? 60 years. It's not bad.
This 5 the actual.
Okay, you say 5.75. No. See what happened. Hello, are we together? I was working with 45. Remember that I threw one away now. At the end, you put it back now. It will shift, right? Decimal point will shift. It will go what? 50 something. Are you there? Is it clear now? Yeah, so I think we have tried. In our next class, in our next pharmaceutical application class, we'll go over to what? Ratio, proportion, and what? Variation. I thought I sent this certain of variation. Please, maybe by the end of the day, I'll try to send. Gift, remind me. Oh, I'll send you. I'll drop the variation, this material. Then what else? What's time now?
9:29.
All right, 10:30 we'll start our AUM. 10:30 dots will come out for our AUM. 10:30 to 11:30 then we call it a day. All right, thank you. God bless you.